Blank Dieters! So today I want to talk to you about foods that you should never eat on an empty stomach. If you really want to start your healthy eating journey, you need to learn about these foods. So it's very important to choose the foods that you eat for breakfast or anything that you use to break your fast. You need to choose that food wisely because it's going to affect the course of your day, either, productivity wise or just health wise or healthy eating wise. You need to be wise when you're picking your breakfast because whatever you eat for breakfast sets forth the course of the day. So, anyway, without further ado, let's get into the video. Welcome back, Blank Dieters. Thank you so much to all my returning subscribers. And if you are a newcomer to my channel, welcome. Remember to take a look around. I have a lot of great content for you on my channel that you would definitely be interested in. And also do the ritual that makes you family. Click the subscribe button down below and click the notification bell so you are notified every time that I upload a new video. Also like and share with your family and friends. I also want to know your thoughts down in the comments section. Let me know what you think about the topic that we're discussing today, and I will get back to you with my thoughts on your thoughts in the comments section down below. So the number one type of food that you don't want to eat when you have an empty stomach is spicy food or anything like chilies, anything that has a kick to it, peppery, because it's going to irritate the stomach lining and really mess up your stomach the rest of the day. If you start your day by eating something spicy, I don't think you're going to spend your day well because your stomach is going to get sore. And I don't even think you're going to keep on eating healthy because, to be honest, when you get sick, you don't want to eat the normal stuff. You don't feel like eating arugula and whatever. You want to just eat whatever you can find if you even have the strength to prepare your own meals. So avoid spicy foods like chilies and pepper when you have an empty stomach. Spicy food can also trigger indigestion. So be careful as well because indigestion is something that you don't want to deal with, especially if you're going to work. If you eat spicy food in the morning and then you spend the whole day just feeling like, oh my God, I just want to get out of here and go lay down somewhere. And it's going to bring your productivity level down throughout the day. So you're not doing yourself any favors by eating spicy food when you're breaking your fast or as your first meal of the day while you still have an empty stomach. So the next food you may want to avoid when you have an empty stomach is sugary foods, sugary drinks. I know we all think that it's healthy to start your day with a tall glass of orange juice or a big sugary smoothie. But to be honest, because your stomach is empty, you can tend to overload your pancreas and you can actually overload your liver because taking these high sugars, especially in the form of fructose, it's going to go straight to your liver and you're going to overload your liver and you don't want any liver damage. Trust me, you don't want liver damage. I have a video that I did about what you want to swap in the morning for your sugary cereals. I'll put it right here. Avoid sugary cereals. Avoid maybe French toast, pancakes, things that have high amounts of processed sugar. You don't want to eat those on an empty stomach just for your health. But from time to time, you can include them in moderation, but don't make it a habit every day that you have sugary cereal, sugary drinks, sugary things when you have an empty stomach. It's not good for your organs. The third type of food you may want to avoid on an empty stomach are aerated drinks, like your sodas. Carbonated drinks are definitely not good for you, no matter what time of the day it is, but they are especially damaging when you have an empty stomach because they're mixing acid and acid. So your stomach excretes acid to help with your digestion, but you can imagine what that acid is going to do when there's no food in your stomach. And then adding these carbonated drinks to that is just a recipe for disaster. Can cause nausea as well as gas. So don't do that. Don't drink these sodas or Red Bull or anything that you want to drink that is aerated, carbonated, you know what I mean, on an empty stomach is not the best for you to do if you value your stomach health. Okay, the next food that you do not want to consume on an empty stomach is cold beverages. I personally, I don't know how other people do it. Like, I cannot start my day with like an iced coffee or juice unless if I'm eating way later in the day, but I still can do it. I prefer just maybe having some tea because cold drinks, especially these iced drinks, they may damage your mucous membrane and make your digestion sluggish throughout the day. And sluggish digestion is not what you want, okay? Because your day, when your digestion is sluggish, that means it's going to be a lot of gas produced, even stomach cramping. So you don't want that throughout your day, especially if you're trying to work and be productive. You don't want to do that. I always wonder, like, why is it when you drink warm drinks in the morning, that's why they encourage you to drink like warm water, warm lemon water, maybe with a little honey or just some tea in the morning. It just kind of wakes you up because it's better for your mucous membranes and it's not going to make your digestion sluggish. Okay, the next food may surprise you, but citrus fruits are definitely a type of fruit that you want to avoid on an empty stomach because they may stimulate more acid production. Moreover, the fiber and the fructose in the fruit may actually slow down your digestion, which leads to, cramps, gas, and all the other complications that you don't want throughout your day. Now, I know that citrus fruits are some of the healthiest fruit out there, so I'm not saying don't eat fruit. Fruits need to be eaten at the right time. So when you eat them on an empty stomach, that's not the right time. I remember growing up, there's this lady who claimed to know so much about health, and she said you're supposed to eat the fruit first so that you can absorb it and whatever, but no, the studies have shown that it's very unhealthy for you to eat citrus fruits, especially on an empty stomach. The next group may surprise you as well. You do not want to eat raw vegetables on an empty stomach. Some people can do it, maybe if it's like a warm salad, but personally, I can't do it. Do not eat raw vegetables on an empty stomach because you're just going to add more rough and high fiber on an empty stomach, and that may be too much of a load on an empty stomach. More excess acid production causing flatulence and stomach cramps, and you are not going to have a good day after that, okay? Or even heartburn if you overdo it with the salads and the raw vegetables and stuff like that. So make sure that you eat your salad along with a warm meal or even after your meal. That's going to do you a lot more good. The last food that you may want to avoid on an empty stomach is definitely coffee. I know a lot of people, in a lot of places, it's very common to start your day with a cup of coffee. I made a different video about coffee being good for weight loss, but here we're talking about having it at the right time. Do not have coffee on an empty stomach because it's going to stimulate the production of hydrochloric acid. And when you have a lot of acid in your stomach, that's when your stomach lining is going to be irritated. We spoke about that before in this video. Don't do that. Don't start your day on an empty stomach and chug a big thing of coffee. You're going to cause a lot of acidity in your stomach. And I've actually seen it in my case. Whenever I start drinking coffee on an empty stomach, I don't care what percentage it is, it's a recipe for disaster when it comes to my stomach and gut health. It may actually result in a condition called gastritis, and that's painful. I've had that twice, and I've had to have it treated. It's treated over a long time as well. Like, I think it's inflammation of the stomach lining or something like that. You may have to Google it, but oh my God, so painful. So don't drink coffee. Drink coffee maybe with your breakfast or after or in between meals, but not on an empty stomach. So anyway, Blank Dieters, that's all I have for you today in this video. Remember to like, share with your family and friends. Thank you so much. Till the next video, it's a bye.